Have you ever imagined entering the new year and in just 30 days seeing more than 10,000 Rs flowing into your life in unexpected ways? I know that for many people this seems impossible, but let me tell you something. There is a powerful spiritual principle that changes the financial course of those who practice it before the year ends. And it doesn't involve relying on luck, making empty promises, or waiting for money to fall from the sky. It's a secret that men and women of God have applied throughout history, and it has always worked. And when you understand this, you'll look back and think, why didn't I do this before? I know what it's like to end the year looking at your bills and feeling a tightness in your chest. Accumulated debts, bills arriving, family obligations, emotional pressure, and that feeling that everyone else prospered except you. I understand that pain, because I've been there. I've started the year praying to survive. Today, I pray to multiply, and that turnaround wasn't luck, it was a principle. So stay with me until the end, because what I'm about to reveal could be the turning point in your financial life with God. Here we talk about faith, mindset, and spiritual and practical strategies to help you get out of debt, prosper, and live the abundance that God has already prepared for you. If you're tired of empty promises, of speeches that only motivate without showing the way, here you'll find real direction. And today, you're going to learn something that many great people in the kingdom practice in silence and avoid talking about publicly, because it unlocks a level of prosperity that bothers those who live in scarcity. So listen, if you truly want to enter the new year aligned with God's movement and see doors opening, deals falling through, clients appearing, debts being paid, and opportunities arriving, stay with me. Because what I'm going to share with you isn't a superstition or a ritual. It's a biblical principle, and when you activate it, God responds. Now, before I reveal the step, I need to prepare you for it, because if you apply it without understanding, it becomes an empty ritual. And a ritual without faith moves nothing. Think about it. How many times have you started the year saying, "This time it's going to happen," and nothing changed? Maybe you even tried things, made plans, wrote down goals. But the truth is that something inside you was still stuck in the old cycle. And the word says that new wine cannot be put into old wineskins. There are things in your life that prevent God from releasing new financial blessings because they are still connected to the old cycle. You want prosperity, but some areas of your life are still aligned with poverty and fear, and I only understood this after going through a very difficult time. There was a year when I was in debt, frustrated, tired, broken emotionally and spiritually, and I kept asking myself, God, why doesn't anything change for me? Until the Holy Spirit showed me, you want a new season while holding on to old burdens. And that cut me, but it was the best revelation of my life. Because at that moment I understood, the new only enters when the old leaves. And it was at that moment that I began to practice a simple yet extremely powerful principle, spiritual and mental consecration and cleansing before the new year. I'm not talking about throwing salt on the door, turning a glass over, jumping waves, things that mix superstition with faith. I'm talking about a deep alignment with God that cleanses your environment, your mind, and your financial life. Because prosperity begins within and manifests itself outwardly. Today, I'm going to reveal the first step of this New Year's financial activation that changed my story and changes the story of everyone who practices it with faith and discipline. And pay attention. After this comes the most powerful part, and I'll tell you about it in the next video, so don't miss it. But now, let's get into the first movement that activates the financial flow for the next 30 days. First step, spiritual and financial closure of the cycle. Before entering a new, you need to close the old chapter. This means three things: acknowledging what you've experienced, being grateful for what you've learned, and letting go of what holds you back. Write this in your heart. What you don't resolve, keeps happening. If you enter the year carrying financial resentment, fear, guilt, feelings of failure, comparisons, or unhealed regret, you start without strength and repeat cycles. In the next section, I'll show you exactly how to do this spiritual and financial closing, step by step, and reveal which prayer and prophetic act will release the flow of $10,000 in the first 30 days of the year. But first, take a deep breath with me now, because what I'm about to reveal to you is the kind of thing that many people pay dearly to learn, and you're receiving it here because God brought you here for this purpose. If this has made sense to you so far, leave a comment below. I will experience miracles in 2025. This is not just a comment, it's a declaration of faith. Whoever writes this isn't just listening, they're making a spiritual pact with change. And if you haven't liked it yet, click now, because what comes next is the point that changes everything. Now let's get to the part that separates those who only wish for prosperity from those who will experience prosperity in practice. Do you want to earn $10,000 or more in the next 30 days? So understand this, heaven only releases wealth where there is purpose and preparation. Blessings do not fall where there is disorganization and anxiety. It flows where there is order, active faith, and movement with direction. So pay attention to what you're going to do now. First, you will name your objective. There's no such thing as, I want to earn more money. But that's vague, and where there's vagueness, there are no financial miracles. You will write it like this: I attract and prepare to receive $10,000 by T. Set the value, set the deadline, define the purpose of this money. Whether you're looking to pay off debt, invest, or start a business, you need to know. God does not bless those who do not know what to do with the blessing. Second, you will sow attitude and faith. Seeds are not just money, they are movement. Write down 3 real actions to generate money. It could involve offering a service, finding clients, creating an offer, or connecting with new people. Next, choose 2 debts to start organizing, even if it's just writing them down. And choose a prosperity habit. It could be daily prayer, reading Proverbs, financial planning, or expense control. And when you do that, declare, I don't expect miracles while standing still. I am movement. I am purpose. Because faith that doesn't move becomes wishful thinking, and wishes don't pay the bills. Faith with action does. Third, in the last 12 days of the year, you're not going to enter 2025 asking for. You will enter and take possession. Each of these days represents a month of the coming year. So during these 12 days, every day you will pray for 7 minutes for financial guidance. You will read at least 1 verse about prosperity. You will take a practical action that generates money, and you will give thanks for something that hasn't happened yet. This opens the spiritual door before the year turns, and then you don't enter as someone who is waiting, but as someone who is already within God's plan. And now the most important point. Most people just ask, well, she cries, she begs, but she doesn't position herself as someone who is already prepared to receive. If God gave you $10,000 right now, would you know exactly where to put it, how to multiply, how to honor? When you organize your house, the kingdom gives you the key. Prosperity is no coincidence. It is spiritual alignment, intentionality, preparation, and active faith. If you apply this seriously, you will see results within the next 30 days. Perhaps it's money coming in, perhaps a new opportunity, perhaps a divine connection, perhaps an idea that unlocks everything. God has many ways of opening doors. But let me warn you, receiving is the easy part. The challenge is to maintain and multiply it. Some people receive but lose because they lack the mental, spiritual, and financial structure to sustain what God gives them. And I don't want that for you. So stay with me, because the next step is crucial. You've taken the first step toward attracting. Now you need to learn to retain and multiply. And if you want 2025 to be the year of your complete transformation, the next video will show you a spiritual and psychological secret that many people ignore, and that's why it hinders their prosperity. Click now and watch the hidden power of your name that can unlock your prosperity today. If you've started this process, don't stop halfway through. You've already opened the door. Now go through it.